I think of somebody who pays for the torture and of innocent animals.
That's not what they said. They said, call me Kris.
I don't think that's a very nice person. KallMeKris has millions of followers and she should be vegan. And yeah,
But
this is
why?
a vegan hat and these are vegan gloves.
Okay.
All right, so you say that you're never going to be vegan,
Word.
but you're forgetting that you were born vegan. Because being vegan means that you want to be kind to animals. And you were
Don't think
born
that's what
never
that
wanting
means.
to hurt them. So just go back to your roots and be vegan again. You can do it. Hello students, it's Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. Today we're going to be looking at comments from adults who wrote down things in my comment
Wait,
section
animals can
that
type?
weren't
Since when?
always exactly correct. And today we have a comment from this gentleman.
Oh, she's talking about
And
a
what
person.
he wrote
Okay.
is that he thinks that if he eats cows, that's vegan because cows don't eat other animals.
Well, you
because
might be
cows
onto
are
something.
vegan. Now, of course, all
Well, let 'em
vegan
cook.
children,
Let 'em
you
cook.
guys already know what
Probably a
being
nice
vegan is
beefsteak
all
at
about.
that.
It means that we don't eat anyone who is sentient. Now, cows are sentient.
Yeah.
That means they feel pain.
That's
So
not what
therefore, we
sentience
won't
means.
eat them. No
I
matter
feel
what
pain
they
too.
eat, it doesn't really matter. So, vegans, we don't eat chickens, we don't eat cats.
No, I think he was kind of
We
cooking
don't
there.
eat dogs, we don't eat rabbits, we don't eat turkeys. You know, we just don't eat anyone who had a mom or who has eyes or who has feelings.
Sorry, she said we don't eat turkey, and it made me want to eat some turkey. So that's what I was just doing. Anyway, got a few comments for you here. First off, somebody that rapes, tortures, and eats animals, or whatever, that's not her name. Her name, she goes by Kris. It's in the name. Call me Kris. I don't know how you got that wrong. I don't know how you messed that up. It seemed pretty simple, but it's okay. Not every teacher understands the assignments that they give out, I guess. But yeah, let's start there. Now listen, guys, I might sound like a little bit of a hypocrite because I love making fun of this woman. It's like one of my favorite pastimes. It's fun. I enjoy it. Like legit, it is. Sometimes I'm like, oh, great. I'm glad she put out another video so I can talk some more shit, because it puts a big smile on my face when I do. Because she's a fucking lunatic. And listen, guys, sometimes it's fun to hate watch. All right, I'll admit it straight up. No shame. It's fun to hate watch, and that's what we're doing here today. So let's have some fun. Now, on to the topic of anything that feels pain is sentient. Have you ever heard of these things? Yeah, you eat their kind all the time. This is what you tell other people to eat. But did you know that they feel pain as well? All right, guys, obviously that wasn't 100% the truth. Plants don't feel pain as we perceive pain because they don't have a central nervous system. However, plants do react to stimulus in a distressful way that indicates that they are experiencing something they don't fucking like. You know, it's perfectly okay to make plants feel their version of pain just because they don't have a central nervous system. You guys understand? You guys see where I'm going with this? It's kind of like the backwards logic of veganism, right? People argue that animals are different than us because they don't have the same genetic coding, they don't have the same conscious experience that we do, therefore it's okay to eat animals. But the vegans are like, no, that doesn't matter because they still feel pain because they're still sentient. Okay, well, plants still feel their own version of pain, even though it's not the same experience as ours, but they still do. So why does it make it okay to eat the plants? I want you vegans to try to make that one make sense.
Who thinks human babies need milk too?
I do.
I do.
Oh, good. I'm glad
I
we're on the
think they
same
do.
page, Miss Katie.
When
Glad
you
we're on
were
the same
born,
page.
your mother's milk was meant for
She's
you.
cooking right now. She's actually
You're
kind of
a
cooking.
baby and she's your mom.
Yeah, I get that.
Just like when cats have babies,
Yeah.
they drink their mother's milk.
Yeah.
Cat's milk is for baby cats.
Yes.
Dog milk is for baby dogs.
Yes.
Giraffe milk is for
Baby giraffes.
baby
I got
giraffe.
it. Got that one.
That's right. Want to do
Got that
some
one.
more?
Doing good.
Did
Yeah,
you get
let's
the
do it.
idea?
I'm getting it. I feel
I think
it.
you get the idea.
I sure do.
So cow's milk is for baby
I'm gonna go with cows on that one.
cows.
Ah.
Not a baby.
Yeah, I
You're
got
not
it.
a cow. So drink your mother's milk
Oh.
until you're old enough to wean off of it and drink water and other things and eat foods, and then you'll be fine.
Wait, I'm
And after
confused.
that, if you want sort of
Hold
the
on.
taste of milk,
I know where she's
sort of
going
the
with this.
texture, you can drink soy milk or oat milk. No need to drink. Hey, here's what you say.
Wait. Hold on 1 second here. Listen. If 2 plus 2 equals 4 and 6 plus 6 equals 12 and 2 times 3 equals 6, if I'm not mistaken here, if cow's milk is for baby cows, then shouldn't soy milk be for baby soys? Or oat milk be for baby oats? Like, hold on a second. If that's not true, then doesn't that make the whole thing inaccurate? Like, wait, doesn't the whole thing have to be consistent? Because if that ending part isn't consistent, then the rest of it can't be either. I don't know, that's just something I learned in physics, you know? That's why there's a whole issue with like quantum mechanics and macro mechanics, because there's things that apply to quantum mechanics that don't apply to macro mechanics. So it's like, what's going on here, you know? But we just kind of shove that under the rug and just like ignore that bit, okay? And that's why there's a whole concept of like string theory that's been, you know, being built up for a long time, and it's kind of gotten nowhere. It's trying to make a connection between quantum mechanics and macro mechanics, but there ain't one. So clearly it's like there's something fundamental that we don't understand about physics, and we just kind of separate things into these categories so we can understand them separately but not together.
Teacher, if you love animals so much, why do you eat their food?
Oh, I love this question. I can't wait to see
the
answer.
So first of all, let's just remember that veganism has nothing to do with whether we love animals or not. Okay, you have a neighbor. You might not necessarily love your neighbor, but you understand that your neighbor has a right to live in peace.
I fucking love these.
Not have his or her babies stolen from him or her, and has a right to keep their body integrity, not to be killed or commodified,
let her cook for a
or
second.
used as an object, right? So the second part of your question is about food and whether we are taking from any animals. So I have no recollection of ever eating a zebra. I've never stolen a zebra from a lion. And when you eat and you are sitting beside your brother and your sister at the kitchen table, they have their food, you have yours. There's plenty of food to go around.
I legit cannot stand how condescending this woman is. But also on the neighbor comments, like, yeah, you might not love all your neighbors, but personally, I love my neighbors. I mean, I live in an apartment with, there's a bunch of retired old ladies that live here that are super nice. Love them all. They're amazing. Just throwing that out there. On to this question. People put these comments on my videos all the time and on her videos all the time, and I think it's hilarious. If you love animals so much, why do you eat their food? And she never actually answers the question, really. She's like, well, there's plenty of food to go around, but obviously it's not a very serious question. It's just poking more fun at the bear, you know? And then she never actually gives a good answer. It's so funny. Zebra thing is confusing, really confusing. She's like, I don't eat zebras. I don't take zebras from lions. What? What do you mean? What does that have to do with you eating carrots? The rabbits are supposed to eat the carrots, you know? That's what they're saying. Like, you're eating the rabbit's food, you know? Like, what the hell?
Thank you for all you do. Truly inspirational to keep me and my family on a plant-based diet. All right, so first of all, I'm very happy that you are staying healthy on a plant-based diet. And I'm glad that you feel inspired, especially as I see that you are watching the channel called Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. So for those of you who are watching right now, if you're not watching that channel yet, I urge you to do so to learn how to be healthy as a vegan. But let's not forget,
but all right.
Veganism is really not about us. It's not about the environment either.
Hey, I come first, bitch.
The animals.
Humanity comes first.
Exploiting them.
Okay,
not using them as commodities. Not buying and selling them. It's sort of like just a basic moral duty to not harm the innocent. So I hope this helps you to understand what the true meaning of veganism is, and I'm very happy that
you just made that shit up, you dumb bitch. First off, let me just say, humans come first, okay? That's in every species DNA. Why the fuck are we supposed to be any different? You think otters give a shit about you? You think otters like, oh, I want to protect the humans? No, what the fuck? Do you think a fucking shark gives a shit about you? Oh, I want to protect the humans. Yeah, no, not a chance in hell. What is wrong with you, okay? Squirrels, chickens, and cows and shit aren't somehow more important than the health and well-being of our species. It's like by this logic, you would rather see our fucking entire species, the entire human race, die of malnutrition and health complications than for us to be able to eat, some fucking turkey, some lunch meat. That's just crazy to me. It's not like we're gonna run out of fucking turkeys. Like, Sorry, guys. Like, I understand that, yeah, Turkey's not gonna be super happy, you know, having its head cut off or whatever, but hey, at least it's over quick. But yeah, your definition of veganism is very much skewed. Veganism, by definition, is just choosing not to eat animal products or consume them or use them. That's it. There's nothing deeper. But all the vegan activists always want to act like this deep, moral, philosophical thing. That's what Vegan Gains always says, too. He's like, no, it's a moral, philosophical, blah, 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 blah. No, shut the hell up. No, it's not. You degenerate lunatics just want to spread your stupid little diet to everybody because you just think it's the right thing to do. Or you're just making it all up. Who knows?
Incredibly cathartic for me.
Imagine if she spent more time writing songs about the animals. And
She got the lyrics wrong. It's meow, meow, meow. What are you talking about? It's about meow, meow, meow. Lunatic.
Imagine you're outside and you see somebody hitting a dog with a stick.
That's
You have
mean.
3 choices. 1, you pick up a stick and join in.
I think I have
and hit
more
the
than
dog.
3 choices here.
2, you stand and watch and do nothing. 3, you try to stop the violence. If you try to stop the violence, you already understand veganism.
Really?
Not only that, you also understand activism.
What?
You're vegan at heart.
What? So let me get something straight here again, okay? So somehow, stepping in to not, you know, let the dog get beat or whatever makes me vegan, makes me not eat animals at heart? What? I'm trying to wrap my brain around this logic of like, stop animal from getting hit equal not eat turkey. If you're confused, we're all confused. Everybody's confused. I'm trying to see if I can like get the neurons firing. Try to wrap my head around this one because I'm just not getting it. Do you get it? Does anybody get it? I don't know. Whatever. On to the next one.
Your God is sadistic. If he has created animals that can suffer, then instructs you to sacrifice them. This
That is
is
a little
true.
wild, not gonna lie to you.
This was written by an intelligent person with critical thinking skills
Not
and
necessarily.
compassion.
Not necessarily either.
This was written by somebody who
could be a
understands how
sadistic lunatic
dangerous
as well.
religion can be.
They didn't say that.
This was written by somebody who understands that God is in
They
our
didn't say
hands.
that either. I don't know where you're getting
We
these
always
conclusions
have
from.
the power, with every purchase we make, to do good in the world or to make it a worse place. If your God is not helping you to be a
I
better
wonder how
person,
like buying a new
it's
PlayStation
time to
affects that.
look in the mirror
Like a new
and
keyboard.
find the real God. You.
I am not a god. Neither are you, bitch.
Responding to comments today?
Anyway, I ate some more turkey to try to, you know, get my brain into full gear here so I can think of a good response. Because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but eating meat is what made us as intelligent as we are. Like, when we, you know, kind of diverged from, like, other primates and stuff, and we started, you know, eating meat and shit as, you know, ooga booga cavemen, it gave us extra nutrients and stuff to our brains to help it grow in size. And because of that size growth, we gained a lot of intelligence, and people were able to survive better on, you know, being able to eat meat and stuff. We did that for like millions of years or some shit, and now we have the big giga brains that we got today. Unless you're one of those smooth brain simps that bought into Hawk Tuah coin, but we don't talk about them. I just want to say, at least this is tame for Miss Katie. I mean, it's very condescending. Go figure. She's probably one of the most condescending people on the internet because she's just so full of herself, thinks she's right about everything. Everybody doesn't agree with her is a moron. That's her logic, I guess. Which is really crazy, just how she manages to just keep this up, like day in and day out. Like, she is a trooper. Like, she is a warrior. Like, she is really out here being for her own idealistic views, not even for the animals, because the fact of the matter, she's doing way more harm than good for the entire vegan movement. So she really did care about animals, she'd stop what she's doing. So until the day that she stops she's doing, I'm always going to view her as the biggest hypocrite on the planet. But anyway, That's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. And if you did enjoy, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. Oh, wait. Before you go, I have a book called The Elevator Man. Might be able to see it if I like shove it in the camera. You see it? It's called The Elevator Man. It is a horror mystery story that quite a few people have read. Thought it was pretty darn good. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you can find it in the description. It's on Amazon. Go get yourself a copy. If you don't want to buy a book, you don't like reading, I have a second channel called KurlGator Mysteries. The same kind of stuff on there. Go give that a watch. See you guys later.